Okay. Well, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Hey Susan, you guys can hear me. I had to switch everything because the Mevo would not work. So I am hoping that this is all working. You guys can hear me. I had to switch everything because the Mevo would not work. So I am hoping that this is all working. You guys can hear me. I had to switch everything because the Mevo would not. Oh, let's fix this volume. That's down. Hopefully my phone is working, and let me make sure this one's down. Since I'm switching everything out. Turn sound down. Yeah, I just did. Is it good now? Let me know. I had to, yeah, it wouldn't let me get on, so just FYI, girls, you might have a little fun time tomorrow and the rest of the week. Okay, what we are doing today is we are taking this little snowman right here, and we are going to make a centerpiece out of him and put him in. I have got two 20-inch little swags that I got from Craft Outlet. And we're going to put the two of them together to try and make, because I'm thinking I want to be able to, if I sell this, I don't want it to be this gigantic thing that hard to sell. So I want to make this, my table board here goes up to like 34 inches, well 35. So we're going to go in where it is, put these two together so that it's not really big. And what I've pulled this all out, and I'm going to take some ties here, and I am going to zip tie these together. I want to make this to be in the middle, so I'm going to try to flatten that out good so that it will sit in there, and then I'll show you how I have made that so we can attach it to this. So let's get the Ziploc. I don't know what happened with the Mevo and why it's not working. I don't know if it was, well, there was an update on my Mevo today that I did, and maybe that's the cause of it. I'm using these because this is the only size I have. I gotta go to Home Depot's to get me some more. So I'm taking both of these together and zip tying them. And you can get these at Craft Outlet. I think somebody, wherever I normally get them, they were out of them, so that's why. And I was looking for bigger ones, and all they had was, and put a couple more in here, and then I'll take the ties and crisscross them I hope the view, well, the view looks pretty good on my computer. On my phone, yeah, I guess. On my iPad, I haven't, you know what, I should have known I was going to have problems because last night my iPad, all my cords, I had to order new cords, you know what, and this iPad I bought in January, and I think this is like the third cord that I went through, and I bought one from the Apple store when I got my new one. That one lasted less than any of them, and they didn't have, wasn't, see now this feels kind of wobbly here like this, so I'm going to take these and like twist them down, because I want this to be flat here. So we're going to take some of these ties and just twist them right down at the base so that it stays together good on this top part here. Then I'm going to take this thing here and I'm going to put it down through this one. This is the hanger for it. Hello everyone, I'm very happy that you took the time to watch me tonight since I had to switch everything out again. Gosh. Let's do this tight. Okay. I think that's pretty good. See, and you can see that it comes around here. I'm going to take one of these, slip it through this tie here. Then we're going to twist it together again so that it stays together nicely. I think I'll put another one in right here. Should have done this underneath on the back side. So now, here I've got this. I got this around 35 inches, so that will fit nicely in a box. So then I was thinking, well, since I had that humongous wreath that I had to ship and make that box for, and it was cost so much money for it, I thought, well, put another one right here. Let's make this so that you can ship it and just give instructions on how to put the snowman in the middle of it, where you can put it all in one box and just set it on top. Okay, that's enough. I think I've got it pretty well together where it won't fall apart. So, this is 35 inches, so we're going to come down to 35, so we got 15, so we want this to be in the middle, so we're going to be around between 17 and 18 inches. So what I did with my little snowman here, and the snowman comes from, I think you can go on, I bought this a while back, so you know, a lot of the things I'm using are from what this is from Designers Excellent. I know that I've seen it. I can't remember who it was that, maybe I should tip this up a little bit more. But I think the BAM had some that she was selling. So what I did is I took one of the styrofoam discs that are, I think they're like 5 inches, and I glued it. Well, first I took, I stapled on 2 ties so that we will be able to anchor it in the middle of this. But I glued this, stapled it, and then I took a couple, because the staples kind of came out even though I glued them. Then I took a couple of these floral picks right here. I cut them down so that it would, you know, not stick out. I just shoved them all the way through with glue on them. And then I put a little bit of that sticky glue that I always talk about that I use, and glued them in very well so that these will stay on and hopefully they won't pull off, which I don't think they will. And then after I had them in, then I just cut them off and I put glue over the top of it so it wouldn't snag anything. With a couple of the pencil ties, which I buy those from Craft Outlet too. So we're going to put him in here, and I'm going to take him and tie him down to like at the bottom. And let's make sure I got him in the middles of this. So we got 30, and then we have 2.5. So I want him to be like 17.5 inches, and that's looks like what I got going here, where I got him sitting in the middle. Then I'm going to take his tie here, and I'm going to twist it down tight. See, so when you ship it, then you can take it off and set it on top in the box so that he is you don't have to have this gigantic box, is what I'm thinking. If, you know, I sell them in my shop, hopefully, I'm hoping that something like this is nice if you can sell it local. So I put 4 of these on. You bought one for me, then it probably just came from when you went to that Christmas store. But I know that Bam has them because I seen it. And I know I didn't get this year. I think I got it. I don't even think I got it last year. It might have been the year before last. Okay. And I might even put like a little bit of on the bottom part of it so that it will, I didn't think about it until just now. You know, the Velcro where I could put it on the bottom and then on the top, plus tying it in, will hold it in. Okay? So that there is done. Now we're going to put in, I should have probably put these in first, but I didn't. I got all flustered when I stuffed it and go on. And these I got from Jam Designs. They have bells on them. These are bells, but I think the ones they have this year are just, this is a wonderful pick because it's got all this lovely stuff on it. I think that she has ones that are ornaments, just ornaments this year. So, I'm going to see where I want to, I'm going to cut them off right here on this. Yeah, I think it was. Nothing I have really is that new that I'm using except for the little swags. Because I had to repair, I'm going to have to repair this one. So we're going to cut the other one off around the same spot, about right here. And this is a nice pick because it's got all sorts of different, you know, besides the flocking, it's got some little tree branches and they have little bells on them. It's got some ivy. It's a very, very nice branch. But mine got a little damaged and one of the pieces fell off, so we're going to glue him in once you get it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run this down the side of this because I want it to be right along. I don't want to trying to make this not my normal humongous things that I seem to always make, no matter how how I try not to. And we're going to put a couple of ties in this too. And I'm going to put this right down the middle of the swag. And when I was looking for, you know, red and white, I have found that I got more red and white stuff that I must really like it red and white, because I got a ton of it. Yeah, I should have waited to put my little man on first. Then I'll put glue on it too, so that you make sure it stays where it is supposed to. So how is everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good? So then we're just going to tick this. What I'm going to do is take some of the ties and go crisscross them so that we know that this is going to stay in here real nice. And then pull it up. Now this piece came off, and I'm going to take it and glue it right into the my swag. And this is really a nice pick. So let's take this down. And push this in. Make sure that I have it along the side where I want it. Yeah, my electronics have really been a pain in my butt today. We're going to pull this stuff out. And this is a wonderful, wonderful pick, I will say that. And let's use a couple of these to get this to lay down. I'm trying to get it right on that spine that there is on here. Oh no, do you know how many times I've done that? Oh, Susan, that's awful. It takes forever for your eye to get back going right. I have scratched mine a couple of times. Okay, we got one here. Now let's see if I can't get him hooked in here. Yeah, make sure you put these in before you put your snowman on. Get my finger underneath here. Okay, now we're going to pull it out. And let's take this down. We're going to take a few of these ties and crisscross them across this so it'll stay in place. So you see what I'm doing? Now we want to go up higher. No. No. Okay. Come on. Come on. Yeah, no, it's not doing it right. What is going on? How come I probably need new batteries? It's like a delayed reaction. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. All right, here we have this. Now we're gonna pull this out. We're gonna pull some of the ties across the bar of this. Let me get one down below so that it will hopefully hold all this in. Because I'm going to use these ties, you know, the white and that with this. And see, and look at how much this does coverage-wise. It really does give you a lot of coverage. See, I must have something, this one, I don't know what I did to it, probably because it was in the bottom of the box. He's got little jingle bells going on here. now, we've got lots of stuff to put in here. I am going to, I got 2 of these large balls I want to put at each end. These are from, I got these at the pottery, and these are a couple of years old because Carolina Pottery, I think I got these when we were at Lori's retreat. Well, if that tells anything. And I want to put one down at this end. And now this one is the ornaments that don't break. Okay, so it's shatterproof. And then down this one is made from styrofoam. And I'm going to put that one down here. And I think what I'll do is I will put this one with, see how I want it to look. I want to show part of this because it's kind of cute how it's got that fur in that at the top. So I want to, I think that's what this is made out of. We'll see. Yeah, it is. The other one we'll just have to glue in, and then I'll try to prop some stuff around it. Let's start along with this. And I am going to use one of these to tie it in. Okay, do it tight around the bottom and then glue it. And all I did was stick it in there, so then I can stick it in through here, and I can put these ties and tie it around here, but I want to make sure that it gets the glue hardens. This one, we're just going to glue this sucker in there. See if I can't, because this is the shatterproof. I wish I would have got more of these. I don't know why I didn't, because they were on sale when I bought them, I'm sure. I'm not sure if they have them, but I know that you can get this size at Walmart. They have a striped one. And let's stick that in there. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's awful when you get that in your, because you just, if you rub it, it just tears your ear up. Or your eye. Now I'm going to take these 2 ties. I'm just going to tie it right to the, find it, here it is. I'm going to tie it right to the bottom. This. Okay, those are our main things that we're going to be putting in, you know, the biggies. Okay, so we got lots of stuff. And let's do what we're going to use. But I want to put some of these balls through it, to put the red through it. I'm flipping a lot of things. And then I got these. Now these are Raz, but I know that Craft Outlet has something similar to this where you can cut off, you know, have 3 pieces. I'm not sure about that. And then I know these came from Craft Outlet, and there's like 3 pieces on this, and I'm going to put these in there because I want to cut up some of that, the white that we got going on here. So these come out, and I'm pretty sure I got these from Craft Outlet. I got about like 4 projects going on here, and I couldn't figure out. I have all these ties, all the things I've cut off, and I'm thinking, what are you doing, girl? You need to get yourself a Ziploc. I don't want these to be really long, so we are going to probably be cutting them down. Hey, Linda. You've unmade your bed 3 times. Have you not been feeling good? So, let's start with these. Now these, I'm sure these came from Jam Design. And they're like little ornaments that are, let's see, so we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is good. We'll put these in. Yeah, today just hasn't been a good day. I don't know why this is frozen. Let's get our little balls in here. We're just going to wrap the ties around these. Now, you could put mesh in this if you wanted, you know, to hold everything in. Or not, you know, just up to you. What I'm doing is I know this is really hard. You're going to have a hard time seeing me do it, but I'll do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it, and then I'll flip it around to show you. I don't have all that much room up here. I'm taking 2 of these cuts, and I'm putting them around the base of this, where he sits. And I'm just wrapping it with the ties. Bring this one up. You know, every time I touch this, it's jingle bells. And then I'm gonna set this, so I probably will use a couple of these because I got 3 cuts, figure 1, 2, 3. I probably will use all 3. And I'm just putting it at the base. Then I'm just tying it into the ties, and then I'll go in and I'll hit glue, a little bit of glue on it. And these also have little, there, it doesn't have bells. You love it just like this? It wouldn't be any fun if it was just like this. Alright, so now we're going to take one and put it around here. Still in the front. Just weaving it through. Using the ties to tie it in. See, just put them in. I put them all around. Now I'm going to start over here in the back. And just to cut off all that, the white. Ooh, oh, my balls fell off. Ooh, no. Oh dear, these are just like, really? That's how you had them on there? Let's see if I can't. Let's see if we can get that just glue there. These are just wrapped around and then touched with glue with the bottom. Not put on real good, but and I'm just weaving this in between the ties so that it's all around. Right out yet. And glue, I don't think has. Yeah, they're just like this little wire that's holding it on. They're really not very good. After that, I have this all in, then I will go back with the glue and I will secure it better. Let's see if this one is going to stay. I'm just doing the same thing that I did to the front, to the back. Because I do want to use the white part like it's the snow or something, you know. You know, and if you didn't want to use something like this for that, you could get the little balls that you can get a Hobby Lobby. They have it, I forget, I buy them all the time for some of my ornaments. And it, you know, they have the different sizes. I think at the Dollar Tree they have the small ones and they have different sizes in with them that you can use. I'm just moving them around. And anchoring them with the ties so that same thing in the back. Isn't that cute? I just think it looks so cute. Very cute. Okay, so now we're gonna put some more red in it. Now I don't want these. I was just going to, I just want them to stick out a little bit, you know, I don't want them to be like flopping all out. That's not what, I just want to bring in some red. Because I do have, I want to put these in there too. These small ones. I only have 2 of them, and these came from just really, I get them from the, I got these a few years ago too. But I think these are Designer Excellence, so you might be able to find them on Etsy. And aren't they cute? They're just made out of, I don't know if it's, I guess it's fleece. I only have 2, so we'll be putting 1 in the front and 1 in the back, so that this centerpiece can be, you know, set on a table. It also has a garland. It's made out of the yarn, and it's just braided, which is really cute, but yeah, I decided not to use it. So I'm going to turn this around so I can see where I'm going to place these, and then I will show you where I'm putting it. In here. I don't know if I want to stick one down through there. Yeah, maybe I do. I'll put one there. I think I got enough of these to put through here. So I'm putting them like trying to mirror each side of what I'm doing, so that it looks like it's, of course that one went in perfect, right? Maybe because I used a shorter one. Let's see if we can get that one to fall like that one did. Of course not. I do love those little things. I don't know. I know they didn't have them. I think I got those 2 years. Everything I has is like a long time ago. Let's see where I put this one in. I put it right underneath. So we're gonna bring this one. Since we've got to make it look the same on both sides, then we're gonna put 2 in the back. So all I did was I did yeah, glitter. We love glitter. I don't think I've ever went to bed without having glitter on my face. Even though I take a shower before I do, I'll find it. Before I go to bed, I still find it. So now we're going to stick a couple of these in the back. So that it cascades all around. look cute? It does look cute. Let's see if we can't get you a little bit up higher. Everything's moving like in slow motion for me tonight. What now is way down? Why didn't you guys tell me that it was way down? You couldn't even see the head of it. Okay, we got that there. Now, I have a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I don't think I'm putting the white in. I think I got enough white in there. And I was going to use some of the leaves here, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to use some of these little candy canes. We'll put some of these in there and some of the balls. Now these are look a little bit redder than that, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Some of these small balls, I'm going to put them off and put them around in here to camouflage, and some of these. The white, no, we got white. Don't need the more white. Now I was going to use these and cut them off for the, but these things, I think they're made out of resin, maybe. They are really heavy. I don't know. I got like 2 of them where I was gonna cut these off and put these peppermints in there, but maybe not. Let's see after we get this stuff in there. I got 2 sets of these, and I don't know where they came from, but I'm sure they probably came from Jam's design. I'm pretty sure, because most, and they were probably from last year. So with these, you can actually pull them up if you want. We'll see. I just don't want to make this too big. I'm trying to make small. Because I have a very bad habit of making big, too big. Yeah, 2. Let's make these a little longer if we can. Oh, well, I'm going to run over because I started late. Yeah, I don't... Do you think it was because of the update from Nevo, or do you think it did, so you could even... I think I want to keep them like that. Put these down. I don't know what this is made out of. One in the back over there. We're going to cut this one down and put it over here. You know, these would probably be easy to make if you could get it to stay together for when you're wrapping it around. And then twirling it. Okay, let me look at my little buddy here. Let's get this guy going. Okay. And we're going to put some of these. Cut off some of these balls. Now these are from Hobby Lobby. And they're from this year. Let me get the front going, then I know what I want to do with the back once I see what I'm doing here. Could be. So what else have you guys been doing? Has anybody been doing anything exciting? Making something exciting? Huh? Put one there. I have two sewn together, which is this one. I'm surprised that thing's in there pretty good. I didn't think it would be. Only 3. I know I got lots. I made one of these 2 stick up. I'm looking. I want to see. I'm just re-rolling this on so that I want it to stick out? No, I don't. Okay. I bet you I didn't leave 3 of them together, did I? Need one for the other side. 1, 2 there. Put 1 here. Over here. Got 1 there. Let's go here. See if I can't get that anchored in there. I can. 1, 2. Let's do this one. It's got a longer stem. I'm gonna go up and down. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. What are you guys talking about? Been working on my tree. Me too. Oh my God, I got such a mess in there. I just want to scream. You walk into my family room and it's just, you know, I don't understand why I can't just take the stuff out of the boxes and put it in like I had it last year. Why? Why, oh why do I have to decide that I have to do it different? And you know, when you decide to do it different, it's going to cost you money and it's going to cost you frustration. Especially if you don't have a lot of time. You know, it's not like I just want to get it up so it's done, so that when I come home I have a tree up. I don't have to worry about it, right? That was my plan. So what am I doing? Not what I said I would do. Okay, let's see. We got to save these for the back because I gotta have a tool. Two. Take this one off. Yeah, so I've got a mess. So Debbie's thinking one. No, I'm still using the same stuff. But I'm just not putting it up like, you know, bing, bing. Oh, I did have one over here. I decided to do a little bit different. And, why, oh why, could I not just leave it the way it was? You know, just put it out there, put it up. I do it all the time like that. Okay, I need 3 over here, and I don't have 3, I only got 2. So we'll put this one in there, and then I'll have to get another one, and they're not easily to get. So we will put a 2 on this side, and let's get this in there. We'll put a 2 on that side, and then I'll change it out. Because I think they're in a box somewhere else. God, this is like making 2, you know, when you gotta make doubles, you know, it's gotta be mirror image in that. Oh, making my eyeballs hurt. We're gonna put one of these over there, and then I'll pull this out and put 3 because I cut this one. Where I'm just gluing this like into, I guess I could probably stick this there. Stick this over here, and then it will be 3. Okay, I'm just going to stick it right into that flocked piece right here, and then I'll have 3. Hold that up there. Okay, that looks really cute. Okay, then I've got these over here. I think I glued that one in. Yeah, I glued that one in. So now we're going to put some of these balls in the back, but I will only be able to put in, oh, I got another one. Got another one. Got some of the back, and we're just going to put some of these in, and then I think we shall be done. Because we don't want to put too much money into it, because we want to sell this now, don't we? If we have too much money in it, then it will be too expensive. Right? Chickens with the hair and feathers coming off the top. Oh, I don't know. No, mine is like an elaborate showgirl top. That's how I can explain it. After I get it done, I'll send you a picture. It looks like it looks like one of those things people, I don't know if somebody had this on their head, they wouldn't be able to walk though. That's true. But that's what it reminds me of, like one of those big things those showgirls wear on their heads. Okay, let's turn this around. But next year, I think I'm going to get a new tree, because this one, let's turn this around. This is the front, how we have the front. And we're going to pop some of these in the back, just a few, to cover in some of the white so he looks pretty. I don't know if I only used 1, so I probably put 4 in the front. I did? Nope, there's 1 back here. Okay. Oh, I did already put 1 back here. Maybe we'll unroll this one a little bit. Here, you think it'll stay? Probably not. Yeah, I think I don't like them that way. I think I like them rolled down. So what's your color scheme? You know mine. Mine's red and white. Right, red, white, and silver. So let's get some little balls in there. Gluing this in. Take one more here. And here. I think I glued this one on. I didn't glue these two things in, so let's glue them in. I hate it when they wrap these with that paper. It's not like the floral paper that sticks to it and it all comes off whenever you cut them. Really pisses me off. Let's get that down in there. I wish I had 2 more of those other balls. I guess I could probably make some. All that is yarn. That's all that's in there is yarn. I think it's on a 3-inch tack. Okay, let's see, we got another ball already cut off, so let's put another one on the other side. Here. And then let's go over here and put one in there. I'm just putting this in just in the back because then it gives it like ground cover, I call it. And I had candy canes in there, but I don't think it needs anything else. I think it looks good just the way it is. I might make a couple little bit of ribbon just to put a couple of like in here and like in here in the front of it. And I'll put those in because we've already went over and I've taken up too much of your time. So this is our project for today. And one is not glued in. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to contact me. I'm always willing to give you info on whatever it is that you're searching for. Yeah, I think I'll make a couple of hand bows for it. Just to, not really bows, more or less just little ribbons that are little easy things that can fit in through here, like at the end. Or maybe like even in the front and in the back. Just small ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm very happy that you all stayed to finish it. If you have any questions, message me and I will feel free to ask me any questions, where I got something or how I did it. And I will let you know. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. And I probably will see you next week because that will be November. I'll probably be coming on the next 2 weeks before I go away. because I got some really exciting things to do, especially I got this. I want to do this for everybody. This is a wreath that's going to be all about the bow. All about the bow, the bow, the bow, the bow. And I just got the rest of my stuff in. And then I got a black and gold one I'm going to do. I just got the stuff in for that. That's really, really pretty. The ribbon is absolutely gorgeous, and it's black and gold. And I'm going to do it with the jewels, because I got the jewels to match too. So, thank you so much. I hope everybody feels better. Have a wonderful week. And I hope to see you next week. Bye. Oh, we got to turn that off. Love it.